Meet Jeff. On paper, he's a rock star, the sharp, capable employee of the year who knows his job inside and out. Imagine a high-stakes executive meeting. The CEO turns to Jeff and asks for a single, definitive performance report. Suddenly, a cold knot forms in Jeff's stomach. The report isn't finished. Logically, Jeff has a valid reason. If he stayed calm, he could have explained the timeline, but his brain isn't thinking logically anymore. To Jeff's brain, this isn't a corporate hiccup, it's a lion chasing him in the jungle. He starts giving defensive, lame excuses. He looks disorganized and untrustworthy. Within weeks, that single moment of panic spirals, and Jeff, the genius, gets fired. How does a genius look so foolish, so fast? To understand Jeff's failure, we have to look at the man who built a global empire from nothing, Howard Schultz. Long before Starbucks, Howard was a kid in a house where the stability collapsed in an instant. He watched his father lie defeated on a couch, broken and crushed by a system that didn't care. That memory didn't break Howard, it became his fire. Years later, Howard had a vision for Starbucks, but he needed capital. He pitched his model to investors, and he was rejected. Not 10 times, not 50. Howard Schultz was rejected 217 times. But while Jeff let his emotional brain run the script, Howard executed a manual prefrontal override. He didn't see rejection as an emotional verdict on his self-worth. He saw it as cold, objective data. He carried a notebook, and after every single no, he wrote down exactly why the investor declined. He turned emotional pain into strategy. Out of 242 pitches, just a handful said yes, and that was enough to change history. Why did they treat failure so differently? The answer lies in the amygdala, your brain's threat detection alarm. Under any perceived danger, it screams emergency, and your logical brain shuts down. Jeff let his brain run on autopilot. He identified with the failure. He let his amygdala win. Howard Schultz forced a manual override. He disconnected his identity from the event. While Jeff thought, "I am a failure," Howard thought, "I made a failure." If you found this helpful, subscribe and join the 1% who turn rejection into data.